Okay, guys, we're going to start on the back page. We're going to add in an outstanding check at the bottom. Okay, an outstanding check is a check that has been written and recorded but not yet cleared by the recipient's bank. So, like, sometimes outstanding checks happen, like, when you get graduation money for, like, graduation. Because, like, a lot of you guys are seniors. You'll get money for graduation, and some people will write in checks. They'll sign it, and on their side, like, they've paid you, right? But, like, you may not have put it into the bank yet, and the bank may have not approved it. So, on their end, they're not seeing the money withdrawn from their account yet. Now we're going to flip back to the front side. And we are going to talk about a withdrawal slip and our savings account. So let's start with a withdrawal slip. It's a physical document that you fill out. To request funds from your savings account. One thing with the withdrawal slip is you have to have, like, authorization, so you must sign. So, like, you could say authorization is required. A savings account is a deposit account. To hold money that is not needed for immediate spending. Savings accounts, as like the money stays in your account, the more interest you may collect.
Why would the bank give you interest?
So we keep using it.
Yeah, but why do they want you to keep using the bank? How are they gonna make money? By giving people your money. Yeah, exactly. Because banks are a business. Scam? No. No business. Okay, now we're going to do. Okay, guys. So we are going to start with problem 9. So we need to copy the blank savings withdrawal sheet, which is right here. So to make a withdrawal slip for the withdrawal, we're going to use today's date and your own name. So let's write in the date, September 26th, 2025. And then you can write your own name for print account name, so your name. Now it says we're withdrawing out $280, so we're going to fill that into the box. I'm going to write 280, and then the cents goes right over here. We're going to write it in words. 280. Now, the office of account, that's where like your bank may be located. So, I don't know. I bank at Pioneer Bank in Mapleton, where I'm from, but like we have different locations all over like Minnesota. Yeah, like Midwest Bank here. There's like a Lewiston branch, but there are Midwest banks all over the place. So that's where you'd write Lewiston there to show that's where your bank is.
So we'll just write Lewiston, or you could write Winona.
Yeah, and it's not where you live. It's where the bank is.
So maybe it's a good thing to note that this is the branch, like where your branch is located.
Mm-hmm.
Now, our account number. Do we see on Ms. Nussbaum's check that this is the routing number, right, for your bank number, but then this is your actual account number, because this number over here is your check number. So these numbers would be the numbers that you would write on your own check, but not using Ms. Nussbaum's numbers. So we're just going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you sign it.
Have you noticed that this feels a lot like writing a check? Okay, but who's the check to this time? Yourself. Because you are taking money out of your own savings account and taking the money right away. Do you have to be worried about people adding zeros and stuff like that to your thing? No, because you're literally filling it out and immediately handing it to the bank cashier. So it's not like another business is taking it. Yeah.
Why do you have to put where it's located?
Because then they submit all of these to their big corporation. Like they have to submit all their paper copies. So this just says that it's from Lewiston. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to jump down to this bottom box, and we're going to compute the running balances.
If you don't have one. That didn't feel very long. I mean, it's
That was your fault. It's all from here.
Okay, so what is a deposit? Money added. So we're just going to write like a plus sign. A withdrawal is we're taking it out, so we're subtracting it. And interest, what happens? Interest is actually added into your savings account. So you're making money for having your money in the account so the bank can loan it out to other people. So our starting balance is $73.98. We deposited $54.87. What is our new balance? Just $100. Yes. $128.85.
that's how banks work. They just say, it's about 100.
Okay, so now we use this next balance because this is our running balance, and we withdrew $45. So now what is our balance? $83.85. We withdrew another $27.50. So we subtract that from our $83.85 to get what? $56.35. On October 19th, we added $86.36 to our account. So now what do we have? On October 20th, we collected $1.05 interest. So when we collect it, we're adding it to our account. On October 27th, we withdrew $64. On October 30th, we deposited $15.84. Okay. Do you see how this was a running balance? This whole problem was all together? In this table above, each line is a separate balance. So it's not a continuous balance. So you're going to do the first line and then do the second line and so on. And then on the other sheet that we started with, you'll have to complete these 3. You can work with your posted partners. And another thing to note is you guys will be having a homework quiz on Monday. So,
And it's just stuff from this chapter. So everything from the last chapter or the last topic, we're just doing banking stuff now. So the other worksheets need to be tossed if you want to. Quick question. Why would you choose to have a savings account instead of a checking account? I mean, sure, it does kind of like put it in a different spot for you to be conscious of it, yeah?
Higher interest.
Interest, not just higher interest. Checking accounts usually don't have interest. So the bank will give you money because they're expecting you to keep your money in your savings account for longer and not be taking it in and out so much. Also, it's more difficult to take things in and out of a savings account. You actually have to go to the bank to do it. So if you want something that's like cash, you need a checking account and a debit card.